Welcome. Today's session focuses on reforming the agreement on agriculture, one of the most contentious areas in world trade. We will discuss the three pillars: market access, domestic support, and export subsidies. Each delegate will state their priorities, after which we will work towards possible compromise.
Colleagues, let's not forget, the agreement on agriculture was a breakthrough. It disciplined subsidies and improved market access. Yes, we provide support to our farmers, but these are green box measures: disaster relief, environmental protection, and rural support. They are legal, transparent, and minimally trade distorting. Reforms should not strip us of this flexibility. What we do need is for developing nations to continue reducing tariffs so trade can flow more freely for the benefit of all.
With respect, your so-called green box is not really neutral. When your farmers get billions, I simply cannot complain. We are poor with cheap wheat, sugar, and dairy, and our village are left behind. For us, reform means fairness. Stop trading destroy and subsidy. Give us a talk to guard against the sudden import surges, and recognize our right to protect a stable food for our own security. Liberalization must not mean choosing between free trade and supply.
You talk about efficiency and markets, but agriculture is not about profit. It is about people, rights, and the planet. Dumping to devastate small farmers and make millions food insecure, and still, the AOA ignores the environment. Its reforms do not link agriculture trade to human rights and sustainability. This agreement remains hollow.
The CAT meant for genuine liberalization. Our farmers are efficient and ready to compete, but we're blocked by massive subsidy in the north and protectionism in the south. We call for real subsidy cut and meaningful market access. Export subsidy must go, and safeguards should not become an excuse to shut us out. Reform must deliver a level playing field.
Thank you. We have four priorities on the table: flexibility for developing nations, fairness for developing countries, sustainability for stable society, and competitive fairness for exporters. Let us proceed to bargaining.
We hear your concerns. We are willing to strengthen transparency, reporting in more detail how subsidies are allocated. Perhaps we can also earmark part of the green box for sustainable farming practices. But let me be clear, the green box itself must remain. Without it, our farmers and rural communities face instability. In exchange, we ask developing countries to commit to face tariff reductions.
Transparency means little is subsidy keep flowing. You call them minimal trade destroying, but who decide that? For our farmer, the destruction is real every single day. We will not cut the traffic further unless reform including a real safeguard and special treatment for our food security. If we lose the ability to feed ourselves, then this AOA has failed.
And what of the environment? Green box subsidies often go to the industrial agriculture, not sustainability. If you claim they are green, then tie them to agroecology, biodiversity, and climate resilience. Otherwise, you are simply protecting your agribusiness under another label.
The north hide behind the green box, and the south hide behind safeguard. Neither is good enough. Our proposal is simple: eliminate export subsidy, cap the green box, and discipline safeguard so they are used for genuine food security, not to block competitive export. That way, trade becomes fair and efficient for all.
So far, I hear that developing countries offer transparencies and sustainability conditions, and developing countries demand safeguards and policy space. Civil society calls for human rights and environmental links, and exporters demand discipline across the board. Can you move closer to agreement?
We could tie a portion of green box payments to sustainability, but safeguards must be narrow and temporary. Otherwise, you close markets under the guise of food security.
Food security is not a gas. It is life or death for millions. We cannot accept reform that to force us to open a market without any protection.
Trade cannot be an end in itself. It must serve people, not just corporations. Without human rights and sustainability, these negotiations are meaningless.
And without reform, global agriculture remains distorted. Both north and south must compromise. This is the only path to credibility for the WTO.
We are out of time. Each delegate, please state your final reform commitment.
Commit to greater transparency and limited sustainability conditions, but the green box must remain intact to protect our rural sectors.
We demand at the end to export subsidy, real safeguard, merchants, and full recognize of our right to protect the stable cost for food security.
We demand that all reforms integrate sustainability and human rights. Without this, trade rules serve profit, not the people.
We call for genuine liberalization, elimination of export subsidy, capping the green box, and disciplining safeguard to prevent abuse.
Okay. Session shows that reforming the AOA is not simply about trade rules. It is about fairness, sustainability, and the survival of farmers. The challenge is to make trade serve development, not the other way around.